Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't cost anything, not even a nickel or a dime. Shout out to Alex for always keeping me updated. Click the link in the description for your cool Piston gear. We're going to get into it. So the Detroit Pistons traded Jaden Ivey to the Chicago Bulls in a three-team deal. How do I feel about it? How do I feel about it? I think it's a wonderful, wonderful move. You got to think, you got to understand. There's rumors that Jaden Ivey wants to wanted out. He was frustrated with his role. He's going into a contract year. We got to pay Duran, and Duran is an all star. You can't keep him on. And I'm pretty sure his camp wants a lot of money, and he wanted to fly. But the thing about it is, the Chicago Bulls just got a whole bunch of guards, but they I think they're gearing up a trade for Giannis. That's the rumors. They're gearing up for a trade with Giannis. But this definitely is not the first, not the last move for the Pistons. Um, we end up getting a pick swap with the Minnesota Timberwolves. Um, so I like that. They got the better pick. We're gonna end up getting a better pick. We move up about 7 spots. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying. It'd be sooner than that. Hopefully, it'd be in the early 20s, maybe even the teens. But you got to understand that we needed to do this move. This had to be done. There's more moves to come. We got 16 players now. So, and we got to make room for Dennis Jenkins. So, we, at the bare minimum, we got to at least trade 2 more players. Marcus Sasser is a guy I keep an eye on, and probably Dario Saric, who we just got, who just was traded, you know what I'm saying, yesterday or day before. So or somebody's gonna have to get waived. But the fact of the matter is that you guys got to understand this move had to be done. We weren't gonna pay Jaden Ivey $25 million, and we got to pay Jalen Duran $30 or $40 million. We got a Sar Thompson that we got to do his contract deal on next year, and then we got after that Ron Holland. So it somebody has to go, and Ron, we might not be able to keep Ron Holland in the SAR, depending on how much money. But if we can, you know what I'm saying, somebody gonna have to take a discount. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Huerter, solid player, nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? We got a pick swap. You know, the Chicago Bulls see Jaden Ivey and Mike Conley. Um, Kevin Herter, a fine player who shoots threes. He's nothing special to write about, but he's definitely another shooter. You know what I'm saying? Somebody who can help you. He's young. He's on an aspiring contract for, I believe, $17 million this season. He averaging almost 11 points in 23 minutes, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 45% from the field. He's only shooting in the last 10 games. He's only shooting 31% from three. But maybe on a team with Cade, he gets like 35, 36. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even higher. So we, but this is definitely not the last move at all. There's way more. There's at least 2 more moves to come. There's at least 2 more moves to come. There's like 4 or 5 guys who can be traded. And I think Marcus Sasser is the next one on the list, in my opinion. Um, who else? Who else? And Karis LeVert. Them would be the 2 guys to watch out for. Maybe Dario Saric. And there might be more, but them the 3 to watch out for. Yo, Mike, great trade today. Thoughts? I love the trade, bro. I do because the thing about it is that like I said, that's a great pick. It's like 23. But if the I know Minnesota Timberwolves, I know they probably ain't gonna end up losing games, but if they end up losing more games, that pick could be in the early teens, bro. You know what I mean? That pick could be in the early teens, but to get a guy like Kevin Huerter who could shoot threes, man, we needed another shooter. We got another shooter. You know what I'm saying? He only shooting 31, but I think he could get up to 35, 34, 35, 36. I tell him to get up at least 7, 8, 9, 10 attempts a game and we'll just go from there. You know what I'm saying? 6'7". We needed another 6'7" guy who could shoot. And with that draft pick from the Minnesota Timberwolves, we might add another shooter for the cheap. You know what I'm saying? There's still gonna be a lot of good draft picks. I like to do Thomas. I forgot how to say his last name. He from Florida. The white dude, man. The white dude, Swiss Army knife can do everything. Yeah, it's generational. It's way even better even last year. I like the dude from Duke. What's his name? Isaiah Evans. It's a guy I would keep an eye out on. Guys like that, man, who can really shoot the ball this year. Yeah, this year is generational. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. It's probably one of the better draft classes I've seen. From upperclassmen to freshmen. Yeah, man. Another dude I like is Donnie Freeman. I like Donnie Freeman from Syracuse a whole lot. Hi. But yeah, man, you can't really blame no nothing. You can't blame the Pistons. They had to make that move, fam. They just had to. It didn't make no sense. It didn't make no sense not to. And I think we still keep our player. Facts. Happy birthday, by the way. Yeah, my birthday was the 31st, bro. But I appreciate it was, what I'm saying, a couple days ago. You know what I'm saying, last Saturday. So yeah, the Pistons. I think they AI is saying they're unlikely to make another move, but they got to. They got to. Yeah, we got a shooter. I'm happy. We got a shooter who can shoot threes, and we got another 6'7" guy. We need another shooter because if Duncan Robinson, now we got him and Duncan Robinson. Now we got somebody who at least gonna host up threes, man. I'm cool. I have a cool job. You want to hear it? Sure, 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 sure. But if it's crazy, man, if you say something wild, I'm letting you know you getting blocked. I don't play that goofy stuff. I don't play none of that weird stuff, man. I don't do it. Someone has to go. We got 16 spots. We really need two players to go. We really need down to 14 because we got to create a spot for Dennis Jenkins, bro. So we got to trade two more players. Oh, bro, you work. I work with a volunteer fire department in Tennessee. Hmm. I don't even know. Hmm. Let me look that up. Sorry, public school education for you. I forgot. Yeah, we need to make a spot for Dennis Jenkins, bro. So we gonna have to trade two players away. We got to get down to 14 so we can sign and make him 15. Oh wow! Shout out to you and your service, bro. Search. I got you, bro. I got you. Thank you for Levert leaving. Yeah, I think he's getting traded, bro. I think he's getting traded. I think him and Sasser is gone. Do I have a favorite number? Nah, bro, I really don't. Wow, man, you doing some good in community, bro. Shout out to you. Shout out to you in the fire department, bro. Yeah, Sachs is gone. Yeah, I think Sasser is gone. I think Levert could be gone. You know, them the two guys that I think is probably gonna get moved. You Dario Sarge could get moved or get traded, but we got to at least trade two players because we got to sign Dennis Jenkins. I have a question. What is it, bro? Yes, another move is coming. Another two trades is coming. I keep on telling people we got to get rid of Dennis. We got to get rid of two people because we got 16. We need to get down to 14 so we can sign Dennis outright. So we got to trade two more players easily. Unless they going to trade three players away, you know what I'm saying, to get two back. You know, it had to be a move, one more move. It had to be we trade three players and get two back. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Our fire chief, his name is John. His full name is John Linson. John Linson. Blurg. John Linsenberger. I might be butchering the last name, but John Linson. Yo, what's good? Facts are are winning right now. I don't know, bro. Let me see. You know, I ain't watching the game. I'll turn on the game in a second. I'll turn on the game after this. I'm chilling. Yeah, 23-11. We smoking them. 23-11. I think it's the first half. Big Lee. Yeah, Big Lee. I call him Big Lee. Yep, 23-11. Big smoke. No way. But yeah. Yeah. I think another trade. We're gonna see another trade by tomorrow morning or Thursday. You can see what he looks like on Friday man. He has a YouTube sir. Oh, I got you, brother. What you think of the trade? I love the trade. I love the trade, man. I love the trade. Love the trade. Are you Harry? Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Hey man. Don't know. Don't be asking me no weird questions like that, brother. That's weird, man. Oh, y'all raised how much? 5 months ago, y'all raised like how many millions of dollars for something? Let me look at that. I'm not gonna play because I don't want to get copyrighted. Shout out to y'all. Oh, I see what it looked like. Oh, for a new fire station, 1.45 million dollars raised. Need about 3 million. That crazy. Yeah, that weird. Got to go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Don't be asking me no weird stuff. Am I here, bro? I don't, man. I'm not answering no goofy questions like that, bro. This is about basketball. I'm not asking y'all. I'm not about to tell y'all about no relationship advice, no politics. I'm here to just talk basketball, bro. I am not a weird dude. I'm not a goofy goober. I don't do all that weird stuff, bro. Voting too. Yeah, I'm not talking to you about who you voted for, bro. I do not. I'm gonna be honest. I do not care who you vote for. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say you're bad for picking one side or the other. Your vote is your vote. We could agree to disagree and move on. We human beings, we grown adults, bro. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Oh man, I need to spaz out because you voted for somebody I don't like. Oh, we. No, man, I'm not. No, my man. I got too much to lose, bro. It ain't even that deep, fam. It's really not that deep, bro. You got a lot more stuff to worry about in life, fam. You make you make people mad because I'm going around the stream asking. They said no. This is my last chance. Wow, that's crazy. Biggest star snub in your opinion? Probably Michael Porter Jr. Probably Michael Porter Jr. Michael Porter Jr. deserves to be an all star, bro. I don't care if he on a losing team or not. But if you on a losing team, you ain't gonna never get into the All Star game, which I don't understand. But if it wasn't for him, I don't think the Brooklyn Nets would have as many wins as he does. But that's the big Michael Porter Jr. is probably the biggest snub I've seen so far because he's absolutely tearing them up. And you got to think he's one of the only guys, one of the only options. You know what I mean? To where that they focusing on him, and for you to get 26 points on that efficiency every night and shooting 40% from three, bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. How the past game? I don't know, bro. The NBA and everything, bro. All of that stuff would be politics, bro. It's always politics, man. People can say it's this and the stuff and the third is politics. Brandon Ingram got robbed for sure. For sure he did. There's a lot of people who always get robbed, man. They get robbed. He get robbed because he in Canada and nobody really sees. He's in the market where nobody really gets to see him or nobody really pay attention to Toronto. So that's why they only focus on the big teams like the Lakers, the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? Um, the Mavericks, the big market teams, the Spurs and the Celtics. Hmm. Yeah, it's about politics, bro. Do you think Ottawa senior right the playoffs this year? I don't know, bro. I don't know. If I had to guess, you're talking about hockey. I don't really watch hockey, bro. I've been to a couple of hockey games and watched them beat the crap out of each other. I will say that's the most interesting thing about hockey. You know what I mean? So, but other than that, man, that's all I got for you guys tonight. I'll probably do a review after the game, go over some few trades. Bro, we should go get Monk. Yeah, why not? Our firepower be crazy if we go get Monk, but I don't think they're gonna do it. But I would. I would. Sacramento desperate. They might give you a second round pick. What about the $14 million trade exception? We might not use it until July. It don't expire until July 7th. So we might use it this offseason. Do you think Austin Matthews can score or hey trick tonight? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know what you're talking about, man. Um, but whatever you think is possible, bro, I believe it can happen. But it's your boy Piston Mike. Anything can happen. Nothing is impossible. But it's your boy Piston Mike. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. Don't cost anything, not even nickel or dime. I'm out, man. Peace.